Good morning. How are you? Okay, do we have an echo? Good morning, cool gamer. Nice to meet you, Vivo. So thankful for Six Poses back. She's like a gift. How's your morning? Okay, do I have an echo? We started last week with like a full-on disaster. Good morning, Brittany's Life. How are you? Anything new and exciting? Thankful and grateful as always. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. How's your morning? I hope it is anxiety-free. We know that's not the case, you and I, but I still hope it for us. Okay, let's see how we do. Thank God for no echo. Thank God for all of you being here for me. Let's see. Okay, I made a new banner for my channel. And then I figured out how to animate it in Canva, so that was fun. I made that my screen. Now let's see if I can get it off. Good morning, TWP. How are you? Okay, here we go. Happy Sunday. How is everyone? I got my coffee. I've got everything printed, ready to cut. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take those darn little plastic things off of the keychains. So frustrating. I don't know why I did that to myself. So if you get sublimation blanks, first things first, peel the sticker off the blank when you're ready to press. You don't want to do it too soon and scratch them up, make them all gross, ruin your beautiful project. Today we are going to make keychains for my daughter's drama club. My son was in drama, my daughter's in drama. These kids, so talented. She is doing oral interp. She is so busy. We just finished volleyball. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Bud Files. How are you? Good morning, precious pieces. How are you, Nicole? Again, nice to meet you, Vivo. Yeah, for real. I raised drama kids. Yeah, both my kids are in band. My son is 10 years older than my daughter, so it's kind of like doing everything all over again. Good morning. Okay, anything new and exciting for folks? We had our last volleyball game this week. Again, drama is in full swing. Because of all the activities, she has missed 3 weeks of bowling. We already have to make up 3 weeks of bowling, or we have to make that decision. Do we let bowling go? I don't know. She's getting good grades, but she's very tired. It's one thing we always did was make sure the kids went to bed early, but as soon as they get to high school, impossible. Good morning, April Showers. So Miss April and I were supposed to get together yesterday. I thought to talk personally, and Miss April thought to talk on live and like chitter chatter. And so Miss April, I apologize for my miscommunications with you. We're gonna go live next Saturday together. We're gonna chat, and I'm gonna be prepared. So please know, I did not mean in any way, shape, or form to let you down yesterday. I just like to really be prepared. I like to know, have a plan. Like I get up early on Sunday mornings to set all this up. You know, I just want to be ready. And even with planning everything can still go wrong. Goodness gracious. I'm so glad so far nothing's going wrong today. Except I forgot to peel these. So there's always something. Oh, Really? Okay. I don't know. I always felt like I always had them in bed by like 8, you know, in elementary. 8:30 in middle school, but yeah, now in high school, like she's just as bad as he was. Some nights it's like 10 o'clock when those kids get home. Oh my gosh. She's in pep band, so she'll play with the football kids. I don't know if she'll do basketball. She did basketball in elementary, but not in middle school. Thank you, Miss April, for being so wonderful. I want to grow. I wanna get monetized. And I'm so close. You guys are awesome. And I don't even know why I want it, but like I felt for so long it was just not ever gonna happen. And then once it got close, it was like, oh, I can do this too. And I wanna get good at this. Oh my gosh, whatever. So this, I'm literally just peeling plastic off of the thing. No, we don't have to look. We just want to make sure we don't scratch our blank. But yes, I've got everything set up for these kids. We gave the wristlet keychain for volleyball. And now we're going to do for drama. Let's see if I can get a good image. Otherwise, I'll share my screen. I did their names, the drama masks, and their school. I got these blanks at the Amazon, and I did a couple test ones for Saturday Sublimation yesterday. So I know it's like a repeat of yesterday, but it's a different experience. She's an amazing cheerleader for me. You don't even know. She lifts me up. I'd do anything for her and her girls. If they lived close by, I'd be driving her crazy. I feel like if most of you lived close by, we'd all be driving each other crazy, huh? We all are lucky that the YouTube brought us together. We would have never found each other. Sunday Morning Live is my jam. Thank you. Again, I got everything all printed out so we don't have to fuss with that printer with the live. We are going to cut live though. I did my ruler hack to make the long mat work. For real, we need each other. I was so scared. Because like I said, TikTok was so awful. Like I straight up got bullied off of TikTok. So I was worried YouTube was going to be the same. But thank goodness for Josephine Godfrey, the best uni. She's the reason I made my very first video. I caught her live this morning when I was getting ready. She looked so happy. Her journey's changing. And that's going to happen for all of us. Like one day we're going to be going what we think is right, and all of a sudden it's going to be left and it'll change. That happened to me more than once. I've been a banker. I've been a stay-at-home mom. I've been in the airlines. Good morning, Ebony. I got bullied off TikTok. I like straight up deleted that app. How are you? You guys, check out the scroller. Are you ready for all these holidays? Am I missing any? Because I've got to bust out the planner, and I mean, I've got all of Saturday Sublimation and Sunday Morning Live planned, but now I got to come up with another series, and I'm pretty excited about it. Like, I'm really excited about it, but I'm not ready because I still have a lot of editing to do. And then I've got the gift guide series for Christmas and Vlogmas. Is there anything else? Is there anything big? I'm so excited to see what everyone starts making. Oh, I'm so glad you're doing good. We're friends on Facebook too. Yes, for real. We are going to be planning. And then we got a budget too, because I don't mess around. We're not going to hurt our bank. everything's really expensive right now. So everything I'm doing is like on sale, on clearance. I'll be crafting a lot of my stash because I've really built up an amazing stash. I will not complain. And then I want to craft all the gifts. Exactly. So 2 years ago, I did glitter ornaments and I gave them out to everybody at the airport. And then last year, I worked from home, so I didn't have anybody to give them to. So this year I'll make some, family, neighbors, things like that. Ebony, do you ship any ornaments? Do you have any tips and tricks? Good morning, Tamika Davis. Flowers for you. Thank you for brightening our morning. How are you? So when it comes to decorating, hi Ozella, good morning my best friend. How are you? How's Brittany? How's your boys? I keep ornaments from like forever. So there's even some ornaments that I was able to get from my parents that were from when I was a kid. I have all the ornaments my kids made throughout the years or received throughout the years. And then, Shanita Nicole, good morning. How are you, Queen Dreamer? Yeah, if you've got tips or tricks on shipping ornaments, let us know. Bad Body Not So Fit, are you taking a rest? Out here doing all these crazy push-ups, getting into it with folks in the comments, and you're here just in time. I'm done. We are ready. When you get your blanks, they are going to come wrapped, and you gotta peel them. I don't know why I wasn't prepared this morning. Good morning, Corey. Corey's in my Facebook group. We met in the Melody Lane Facebook, same as me and Ozella. Melody Lane is like a real angel. Okay, so on the weekends, I don't do yoga, I don't work out. Bad Body Not So Fit, I keep getting in his comments telling him to take a rest day. I get pretty aggressive with him because I know rest days are important. Do Dream On shared on Instagram this morning her first embroidery patch from her fancy new Ricoma. So just like all those other ladies with the embroidery, she's stepping it up. I am so thankful everyone's here. Okay, so if you're just coming in, I am going to be making keychains for my daughter's drama club. She is in oral interp. They do one-act play. Volleyball season has ended. We did the keychain wristlets with their logo and their number. So this club, I'm going to do their name and the drama masks. I got the drama masks from Canva, and then I brought them into Design Space. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Lorraine. How are you? You guys, I'm so thankful everyone's here. I think these are going to be really cute. So I did the Saturday Sublimation series and tested out my method, and we'll have it ready and right for the girls. There are no boys in one actor in drama club that I can tell. Just all the girls. I got this set on Amazon. I paid $20. Says it's 120 pieces, but that's going to include the findings. So it must be 40 keychains, 40 rings, 40 findings. And there was 9 of them, so I couldn't get like an even number or like do all rectangle or all square. So it's an odd number, and that doesn't help my OCD. So everyone just say a little prayer for me. It's going to be fine. The kids are going to love them. Lorraine, there is nowhere else I'd rather be on a Sunday morning than right here with y'all. After this, we'll go shopping with the family. We are going to the mall today. Daughter needs winter formal shoes. We live in South Dakota, so can't wear the same nice summer dress shoes that she's been wearing. Good morning, Facebook user. Someone from the group is on. I simulcast here on YouTube and in the Facebook group, so no one has to miss out. Ooh, for real, it's so close. So I was at 2,200 and something last week, and I'm still at 2,200 something this week. They're doing something with the numbers, and I'm not going to stress about it. It's going to happen. I believe in me. And with all of you, I can do anything. Thank you. And that's all it's about, is just believing in ourselves. And all of this crafting, I just want to show everyone else what they can do too. Six Boses back had the sweetest comment. She asked me like how I figured out how to do all this stuff or where I learned to do it. And I learned it right here on YouTube. I watched Melody Lane and she was with us. I watched Jennifer Maker. I watched Delonda Ford. I watched Craftable Things Patrice, The Best Uni, Josephine, Deb's Designs, Making with Marilyn. Everyone has taught me what I know. Do Dream On makes me not afraid of Canva. She makes me not afraid of even just honestly myself. So for real, like just such a blessing. Good morning, Mona did what? Thank you for coming over, y'all. We are making keychains for Drama Club. Again, if you caught Saturday Sublimation yesterday, it's a bit of a repeat, but bear with me. I was able to get all of them on one 8.5 by 14-inch paper. Not sponsored, but just saying, I've seen lots of videos and people compare HTVRont to iSub all the time, and they do say they can't tell a difference. I've stuck with HTVRont because it's budget friendly. And for $3 less, I get 40 sheets more. It's just how my brain works, y'all. And then if you caught the short that I did, I'm so excited about my long mat hack. It's the little things in crafting. I feel like any ruler would do, but I have this Cricut acrylic ruler. All I did was slide it in the drawer and close the drawer. And then physics did the rest. I'm not good with science and math and stuff, but I understand a little bit about physics. Opposing forces are going to do the work for us. I'm so grateful. Is your day going amazing? I start my morning on Sunday with getting up, getting coffee, getting the dogs, I get myself ready, and then I race in here. This morning, I cannot get the Fire TV YouTube to work. I did not get the tablet so I could have comments when I'm over here. And then, thank goodness, the tablet came through at the last moment. I don't know, you ever get like a system and then once something in the system gets out of whack, gives you stress? That's me. So with the long mats, if you don't have something here, it's gonna fall and it can cause problems. And they sell really nice gadgets for this. But I really don't know where I'm gonna store it. And most of the gadgets I've found, they're like $30. Goodness gracious. Everything is so expensive right now, it's ridiculous. So with this, now my mat's not gonna fall. Physics will do the rest. It'll keep it in there. We are gonna set and share our screen so everyone can see. Hi, Carrie Leonard. Butterflies, good morning. Oh, thank you so much for sharing me out. How is your day starting? I'm so glad you're here. We're gonna make keychains for my daughter's drama club. share screen. So we already printed. I set mine to copy paper, 32 pound, 120 GSMs. I don't know what that means. I don't understand paper. And then I use more pressure. For real, I was so excited when I came up with this the other day. Like, you don't even know. I hate the long mat. But with a long mat hack, I fell in love with the long mat yesterday. So yes, right away today when this filled the full sheet, I wasn't stressed. We'll let it do its thing. Then we'll heat up the heat press and we'll press them. And then she can get them. And then you don't have to worry like before. Whenever I would push the button for the mat, I'd worry. I just let that run without stress. So like I said, I have to go to the mall today. It's my husband's wallet that'll feel all the pain. What's on your agenda? I just need to get stuff for my daughter. I feel like everything will be really expensive because that's what's happening right now. So I just gotta go in knowing that, so I can't let it bother me. Then I wonder how many people will be out, because right now it's really nice up here. Is it really nice where you are? I feel like Corey got all kinds of rain and cold, and normally that'd be me. I live in South Dakota, so right now it's unseasonably nice. I really do. Have an amazing day. I hope it's wonderful. I bet it's beautiful there too. Oh, I have to go. It's like 45 minutes to get to the mall. Yeah, 2 hours would be stressful. We are 4 hours from the Mall of America, and we went there earlier this year with my daughter and her friend. That was a lot of fun. We didn't particularly go there with the plan of shopping. We went there with the plan of, playing games, riding rides, and just getting out of the house away for a couple days. For real, yeah. I don't know why no one will take you up on that offer, Corey. Corey was trying to trade his fancy hutch for rolls of insulation. No one would take him up on it. I said if I lived there, I would. Give it a second cut so we know we have no stress. I probably need to change my blade. How's your morning starting? I'm so thankful you guys are all here. So yeah, when we go to the mall, it'll be, I don't know, we don't have like a giant mall. We just have like our flagship stores. Sears left. Yonkers left. Our flagship store is still standing. We have a Macy's, and we have a JCPenney. And then inside the store, or inside the mall, you have like Old Navy, Gap, Aerie, all the normal things. We don't have like some stores I've seen like on other people's mall trips on YouTube. They got some fancy stores. So in some places, it's like malls are dying. You can watch those videos here on YouTube. Or you can watch like other people that have like the fanciest malls that are not dying. Yeah, we need to wish him luck, because for real, that seems like a heck of a deal. The hutch he's offering, like I told him, if I lived here, I'd snatch that up. We have 1 hunch from a family member, and then 3 that I thrifted. 1 that I painted and did over for like a coffee bar, and the rest just have like pictures and stuff in them. Do you have anything fancy like that in your house? Ooh, I was gonna go to a craft thing this weekend, but I didn't. I bet there probably was like an Oktoberfest in our downtown. I never go to that stuff. You know, there's always so much pressure getting in and out of those things that it can make them not as good of an experience as we deserve. We don't need that anymore. Perfect. So again, if you have the long acrylic ruler or any ruler, I think don't be afraid of the long mat like I was. Because all the little devices that they sell, they just go right in here. Wish I would have thought of it sooner. For real, I think I would like to get to a couple of craft shows this year. I don't really do many festival type things like city gatherings and stuff in the city, but here in our little town that we live in, I'll go to whatever pops up for sure. We have a little like local days, and then we had a little parade. There's supposed to be something going on this Friday. I have to look up. My husband told me I have to get on the Facebook group for our town and look it up. So yeah, for real. I think we're all finding our new normal. I was never huge into big crowds to begin with, but like I pushed myself through it, and then, you know, for 2 days afterwards be stressed or laid out or exhausted from it. Good morning, Miss Wanda. How's your day? And then after 2020 and all the changes in the world, that was kind of my comfort zone. So now I have to push myself back out of my comfort zone, right? Get out of the craft room, do something else. But I really enjoy bringing everyone into the craft room with me, so I'm not so alone. So we've got everything today. We're just gonna make some keychains for my daughter's drama club. My son was in drama, my daughter was in drama. They're 10 years apart, Miss Wanda. So like I said, it was like doing everything all over again, but different this time. Boys and girls are so different to raise. I feel like every problem I had with that boy, I do not have with this girl, and every problem I have with this girl, I did not have with that boy. Really well this morning. Thank you. I'm so glad you're good too. Tracy, hi. How are you? Look at Tracy's new picture, everyone. Doesn't she look gorgeous? I showed everyone my long mat hat. Check out the short pinned above. I don't know why I'm so excited about it, but I am. I think it's just because I hated the long mat for so long. I filled up one full sheet. Looks like hardly any waste there. And we are going to do keychains for my daughter and her trauma mates. They do oral inter, 1-act play, and like this week, they're going to 3 events. She's gotten a ribbon. She's really proud of herself. I love seeing her come out of her shell. You know how you know when it's inside of someone and they're just not letting it out? Yeah. Yeah. They're night and day in my house. all heart, grit, and grind. How's your morning starting? I'm so glad everyone's coming over. Very nice day here. It's going to be beautiful outside. Printed. We cut. And now we press. And they're so small. I'm glad that Cricut really does such a good job. There's no wavering, you know? Doesn't get glitchy. It's just beautiful. Thought like for sure their names would like blur in because they're so tiny. We'll see after we press how the gas expands. Good morning, Scratch and Pete. Lucky Ticket Team Tuesday. Get your vote in on Instagram. Pete lets us vote for the tickets. Corey's working on these really cool wood trees that he thought of. Are you using scrap wood? Yeah, we've got the Five Nights at Freddy playlist because the movie comes out this Friday and my daughter has an oral intern meet, so we'll miss the big premiere that we had all been planning. So thankfully, I had not bought tickets and we will probably go on the weekend. I work on Saturdays, so go on Sunday. Pallet wood. Yeah, he broke down all those pallets. That's right. The long mat, I store it on my wall because I don't really have any great place to keep it. Got parchment to protect the mat. Parchment to protect the press. And I had turned this down. I need to turn it back up. 400 degrees for these. This auto press is real nice, but do you know what I saw? I saw, looked just like this one, except the base was also the teal color, and it was called a different brand, and it was just a little cheaper. So I dropped it in my Facebook group. It was like $180 for theirs. And I don't know that brand, so I mean, I can't speak to it, but we'll do 60 seconds, 400 degrees, and I bet they'll be perfect. We need heat tape. And these really are going to take longer to design, longer to cut, and longer to tape than anything. Anything new and exciting in your day? Yeah, no stress. For real, yeah, my daughter loves that show. She's got the game on like all of her devices. She's got books. Like we'll go to Walmart and she'll go back over by the book section. That's kind of her spot. All right, there are 9 of them all together. You know how your kids grow out of that whole stuffy and toy phase? She hopped back into it. I don't know if it'll last. Kind of made me giggle. We're not really in the makeup girly phase yet. She's a freshman in high school, so we'll see if that comes. Never really came for me. When I worked at the bank, I'd do my makeup. When I worked at the airport, I'd do my makeup. But otherwise, it's just a lot of work. I'm not saying I'm lazy, but I might be saying I'm lazy. Okay, make sure we get everyone's lined up good. Then we'll press it, and then she can gift them. Like I said, they got 3 meets this week. And the keychain wristlets were a hit with the volleyball team. That makes me happy. She didn't have the best fit at her old school, so we let her change schools last year, and it was the best choice we could have made. I only wish we had done it sooner. Do you ever have that happen? Where the only choice you should have made was doing it sooner? I do that to myself a lot, I think. Ooh, okay. See that? Yeah, it's kind of gotten back into that. And then, okay, let's see if that happens to me, 6. The crowds, like, I would push myself through it in my 20s. I would. And then in my 30s, I kind of just was like, no. And then now in my 40s, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it for the things that are really important. But if it's not important to me, I'm not gonna put myself through that. I'm not gonna let myself miss out on anything, because I've let that happen. But at the same point, if it's not gonna benefit me, no panic, no stress. We worked too hard to get to where we are to have it undone by, a bad day. I go through the whole anxiety, stress. You're not alone. So with the wristlets, I did everything I could to line them up so when you looked at it, it went all the way around in a straight line. It wasn't upside down. I got those all right. And now with these, there really is a right and a wrong way. So I'm trying to make sure I get them all perfect. But I do have 1 extra of each in case I mess up. Oh, Corey. I'm glad social media exists for people like us that brings us together when we wouldn't have found each other otherwise. So for real, I'm just taping. We are halfway there. My family's downstairs yelling at each other. Sorry if you can hear that. My husband is playing apparently a bad selection on the Alexa. It's usually the only reason she yells at him. Turn something off. I love Alexa. She's the best. For real. Grateful. Yeah, no. Well, it keeps us together, Corey. Yeah. I got Corey and Corina in here. Okay, now for real. I'm almost gonna drive myself mad matching up these names. These are a lot easier to line up than the wristlets were because the wristlets were only 1 inch wide. Oh my gosh. And I didn't have to redo any of the wristlets, so I felt good about that. And I even got the coaches for the wristlets. I got the teacher for this. Don't fight with her. Someday she'll rule the world and we're gonna need her to have our back. I always thank her. I always tell her how great she is. My daughter set her to Barbie land, so she does everything in like with Barbie noises and blippity bloops and tells me the weather today in Barbie land and all that stuff. It's funny. I really loved that movie. I bought the Prime digital copy of it right away. Watched it the other morning. Did you see the Saturday Night Live, the Just Pete? That made me laugh. Okay, we're at the end. And I didn't even put someone's name down twice, as best as I could tell. That was my biggest fear. That's right. Tell her to get it together. But you can make her call you whatever you want, like, for real. There's no way I could handle 6 girls. There's no way I could handle 6 kids. You always see people like foster or that have big families, or even those natural families that are big. I don't know how they do it. Because for real, I was just telling Tam the other day, it was like $200 for 1 week of groceries for a family of 3. And it used to be, when my son lived at home, I'd budget $200 every 2 weeks for a family of 4. And I'm not out here buying fancy foods. Perfect. And then the magic happens. Oh, was that hard? Everything when my son left home broke me. I went into like a wicked depression. I have not done the lamination. Ozella just got some lamination, I think. I think you can also, you can take the lamination pouch and heat set it to the wood and then sublimate on it. You can, I've sublimated direct on wood. It's just vintage looking. It's just not vibrant. Yeah, I have not done lamination pouches. Did you get your lamination pouches at Walmart? I've seen them on Amazon, I think. Glass. That would be amazing. I have done HTV on canvas. I've done adhesive vinyl on canvas. I prefer HTV. I feel like it's just a better adherence. I put down 2 pads to make sure I got enough pressure. I have to ditch the parchment paper and get fresh for each press though. These will be hot. Do not touch them. And I did them all right. Their names are on the top. Yes! I'm so glad you guys are here with me. Thank you. So yeah, I know I've seen them on Amazon. Like, I don't think it was like a certain brand or anything. And I could be wrong, but I think HTVRont might even have some. And I just don't think I've seen them at Walmart, but obviously I wasn't looking for them. They'd be over in the office stuff, right? And then what else can you use them for? Like, because I don't have a sublimator. What am I going to use them for? But I also feel like the DTF hack on wood, I loved that. Girl, you better be making stickers. You better stick stickers on your kids' foreheads today and tell them, I got ink and I'm printing. Mama's labeling everybody. Oh my gosh. So last week, I don't think it would have had to end so soon. But I mean, I lost a half hour to that whole echo disaster. Whichever one, one of these two, like they would not take the headphone connector. And that was so stressful. I'm so lucky for y'all. For real. Tam said she was up at like 4 a.m. this morning. Her daughter had her up early. See, yeah. Ozella's got like the most cursed printer though. Her printer, like if you don't get their ink on their certain thing, they lock her out of her printer. I got the Epson Echo tanks, the 2400s. I got the cheapest models they make. Ooh. You guys. These are going to be a hit. Too much light. Oh, no ghosting. And their school colors are yellow and black, so that's why I messed with the drama mask. I like when it goes right, you guys. I really love when it goes right. Okay, we'll make this easy on ourselves. We'll retape as we peel. You guys, yay! I want her to really be accepted as a part of the team. Like I said, she didn't have that camaraderie at her old school. She's finding it at this new school, and I will craft my way to oblivion to help her achieve it. I didn't fit in school. I had friends, but I didn't reach any sort of potential, you know? Do my best to help her out. You guys, see what I was talking about? Let's see if I can get the good view of it. Like her name is so much longer. And we were able to get it without any for something so tiny. You know what I mean? This is what it's all about. And it all goes right. What's everyone working on? Does anybody have any new series? Like I said, I've got the Saturday Sublimation. I'm working on another one I'm not ready to talk about yet, but I'm working on it. And then, yes, we gotta buckle down. No funny business when it comes to the holidays. We mean business. I know. It's gonna be amazing. I'm so happy. You gotta use that extra pad. If you have the auto press, because I can't do the big hard one. Get yourself that extra pad for the pressure. I cannot wait to see his art. And yes, we can put anyone's art on anything. I hope everything goes amazing out there today, Corey. Oh, I can't wait to see what you made. So the gazing ball, those are the ones that go out in the garden. I've seen those at the store. They look like a bowling ball, but fancy. Ooh, I love our Facebook group. I have it in the About page. Oh, I'm so glad. I only just thought of this project last night when my daughter got home. I was like, wait, how many of you guys are there? I bet I can whip something up. So I had something else on the planner for today, and that'll just be like a backup in case something else doesn't happen in the future. So I like content planning now. I didn't at first. Thank you, Tracy. I can't wait to see it, honest, because I can't even begin to imagine what you're doing. I can't. Is it resin? Are you taking one that's already made and reworking it? It'll be exciting to see. And then again, with this blue tape, I'm not having to worry about anything not coming off, no residues. But I am being careful when I first peel it, so that way I'm not scratching up their name. And I knew that would happen, that the key ring would go through, but when it goes through on the other side, the letters will be visible. The opposite way. Which is what I strive to do on those wristlets, which is hard to explain with words. Just want to make sure that it's cohesive when they're looking at it all the way around. Okay. I am so excited. I need November 1st to hurry up and get here because I'm making myself hold off. There's people who start Christmas like in July. There's people who start in September. There's people who go all year round because they have like craft shows and fairs and stuff. Good morning. How are you? No way. Dying. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. See, this is... Tracy comes up with the coolest things. Her yard is like an oasis, and she lives in the north like me. So we don't live in an oasis. But when you look in, when she shares her yard, it's just always so happy. My yard's really big, which is a blessing, but it can be hard to make it huge. At our previous home, it was easy to make it cute, but it was so tiny. TWP, that's amazing. I love that. Official Jamia, how are you feeling today? We are making keychains for the kids in drama with my daughter. We had done the wristlets for volleyball. Now we'll do keychains for drama. I'm so glad you're here. What's new and exciting? Jamie has started like some hardcore workout. I do morning yoga, Monday through Friday. I know, 6, I can't wait. We're gonna be able to make our own. No, that's the whole, she does everything she can to show us so we can do it too. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. Canada? Hi, I'm South Dakota. Tracy's Michigan. Anne Marie, you're pretty far up north too. Corey, you're kind of Midwest north. You're a little more south than me, I think. Like 6. A little more south than me, so you get a little better winter than me. Ooh, Florida. My cousin lives in Florida. Florida would be heaven except for all the problems, right? I feel like being able to be near the beach would be a real blessing. I got to go to the ocean in Oregon when I was young. Oh no, you guys, I messed up. I messed up. Oh, I've done this before too. It's totally fixable, but I did not get all of the stickies. Oh, what a bummer. We'll remake Sadie's. We won't give Sadie the messed up one. Oh, but that's what happened. It laminated, sublimated the lamination, and it still went through, but, you know, that's your lamination. Don't mess up like Heather. That's why I left one, though. Be careful. I'll have to print one, though, too. But the same thing happened with the, so there was an extra coach I didn't know about. I did have to make an extra one. We were so close to perfect. For real? No, I don't think it's bad. No. We need something positive. We need all of that joy. I am only making myself wait till November 1st. Nobody else has to. Okay, we got Fix Sadie. I had a puppy named Sadie when I was little. Sadie Mae. Now I'm going to look at all these like, oh my god, did I really do it? I really didn't. It's just one. I'm just glad I remembered to take them off to begin with. Goodness gracious. I had everything set out last night to do it, and then for whatever reason I didn't. Goober. I really am excited. Like, I just think world's a mess. We'll make our own little bright, happy spots, right? Do you have more than one tree? I was contemplating doing more than one tree this year. So like a tree in the living room, and then like a tree in the office. I was even thinking about doing a tree in here. So I don't know. It's just going to depend if I can find any good ones affordably, because I'll do little fake ones everywhere else. I love Rudolph. I have a whole like Rudolph setup. We used to wait till Thanksgiving for our tree, and then the last couple of years, we've gone right away after Halloween. Veda always gets her own tree as well. Little pink one. It was a Barbie tree from Walmart clearance that we turned into a Hello Kitty tree that then just became like she does. It's a pink tree with blue ornaments. We'll see what she does with it this year. Okay, just the one was a disaster so far. Which is fine. I'll have plenty of other sublimation things I can come up with. I got her school pictures, the digital file. I did not order prints. My husband said I have everything I need to print her pictures, and he's right. I have Epson photo paper. I've done large prints. I did a really nice printout for my son and his girlfriend. Right, we are on the last one because that one I'll have to wait till I have another thing to print. So I'm going to do her school pictures. I'm thinking of putting it on a mug for my husband. I'm not sure yet. But that tiny little thing will be fine to squeeze in on another print. So that's why you gotta be careful when you're peeling your blanks. I wasn't careful, or it came that way. I don't remember. Because I was talking to y'all. Which is nice to have the distraction, because then I don't give myself such a hard time. And then putting these together was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, because they came with these nice little jumpers for us for in between the keychain and the actual blank. I'll be sure and leave a review for these, because that was an unexpected, very nice, easy way to move through it. That ink transfer, we'll let that go. That pressure from the extra pillow makes it so nice. You don't need it. It's just not going to be as vibrant. So no extra pressure, extra pressure. In my mind, I need it. But if you don't have extra pillows, you're going to still get a sublimation press. Yeah, and then you don't have to like sit there and bust up your fingernails the whole time. We're just going to literally fold it in, and it's going to clap together, but we'll wait to do it till we have the keychain so that we don't have to figure out how to get it apart, because I haven't done that yet. So messing up 1 out of 9 isn't bad, because again, we made it all the way through the volleyball team without messing up. And it could have been worse. I'm sure a less quality blank, that's that coating, would have like melted all over the place. So easy. Easy and affordable, because for real, I only spent like $18.99 for the whole pack. I got a pack of dog bones and paw prints. And then I got this pack. It was circles, squares, rectangles, and bones again. So I have an obscene amount of bones. Yeah, I figure, usually, you know, I just sacrifice the poor thumbnail. I'm not usually that quick to think, oh, I should go get the needle nose pliers from all the way. Ozella makes really pretty acrylic ones. I have not played with acrylic yet. I need to. You know me, I'm not going to get it unless it's a deal. Just magic. Oh, and it's also getting chilly, so having the heat press on is nice. And they cooled down pretty quick. I didn't feel like we had to wait too long for that. You are so talented. I have talented kiddos, and I got lucky and was able to think of this literally, like I said, I threw this together last night. So I got the varsity font. Simple shape. And again, I got the drama mask from Canva. If I unflatten this, all I did one's yellow, one's black. I didn't even go through all the trouble of cleaning it up much. I just did my best to line it up. There's even a slight outline on the yellow, which I actually thought made the yellow pop a little more. And then for each girl, I just duplicated the text. And typed their name. Sized everything down. And then it kept doing that to me like every time. It's kind of driving myself crazy with this one because I wanted to do it fast, and then I got into a rhythm. And I grabbed everything. So in Canva, it's so nice. It has those little guides, the little numeric indicators of how far each item is away from each other. Can't really do that in here yet. I hope that's a feature they bring us in the future. But I can at least align everything so that it was straight. And then I just flattened, duplicated, and then I had each for the girl. I just thought it was nice. Not a designer. See, now I told you this before. She called me a designer once. I am not a designer. I am learning to figure out how to become a designer. Because in my mind, designing it's so much work. So yeah, when you can have everything help you along the way. The Canva had the drama mask for me. The Cricut had the varsity text. Hiya! How are you? I'm so glad you're here. We're lucky. It's still morning where I am. But my coffee is out. You came at the right time. You're here right at the end. You get to be seeing the reveal. Just made some keychains for my daughter's drama club. Perfect timing. I only messed one up too. And then, like I said, these came with the ring, the blank, and these little jumpers. These little jumpers, that couldn't be any easier. And they're in there. They're really in there. So that's all I'll do now. I'll take these apart, put them together, and go to the mall. Dun, dun, dun. It wasn't bad. So some crafts can take a lot longer Like HTV, you're gonna have to weed. I think sublimation is so nice for no weeding. I like DTF because I can do it on cotton, again, or wood. I did DTF on wood. I really like that. No weeding. But I do have a real soft spot for HTV. Like, I made this shirt with HTV. I made this on the lock lick, I think. I really just, you know, I have a soft spot for it. What's Corey back on? Oh, it's beautiful. I can't imagine not decorating. I know last year Tam did really pared down simple Christmas. And I don't mean to be overly commercial about it, but that's where my heart is. Makes me happy, brightens my spirits, gets me out of whatever I'm usually going through, because seasonally September is notorious for being my worst month of the year. And usually October, it starts to get a little better. And then boom, November and December, as long as everyone's together, that's all that matters. Like last year we were sick and our furnace went out on Christmas Eve. We were sick and our furnace went out. Oh my gosh. Of all the things that could happen. Oh, and I think our oven went out too. It was a disaster. Oh, they're gonna tell you they're all grown up now, Ozella. They're all grown up now. I wasn't prepared for them growing up. I'm good at babies. I'm good at elementary. I'm not so good at middle school. I think I was better prepared for Veda. I knew what I went through with Ezra. I didn't know, though, that, yeah, when he left, like, a whole part of me was going to just be gone. And I didn't have any way to overcompensate for that. It had been me and him for so long. I was a single mama for 8 years. Now he's 24. It's like a whole man, working for the government, a college graduate, engaged. You know, they're your whole world, and then they're gone. Thank God for Veda. What will I do when she's gone? I'll have to get like a whole zoo of pets or something. Yeah, Ozella, they did that balloon release for her mama not too long ago. I thought that was really beautiful. Was that last weekend or the weekend before, dear? Something like that, I just think is an amazing thing to do. Come up with lots of ways to do the in memory of, because I think I've seen some really beautiful, like this seat is for that person in heaven or type of thing. You guys, these came out so good. I'm so glad you came over. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ozella. We're here for you. I'm glad you guys are here for me. Thank you. Got our little Facebook group. Got our little Sunday morning squad. Trying to build me a Saturday squad. I don't know what the other day of the week is that I'll do my other series on though. I'm not sure. I can't imagine being able to work it up to having something different every day, but that would be ideal. Miss Virginia, how are you? Is it beautiful down there today? A Texas good morning. Is it almost afternoon? I feel like we're almost the end of the morning. I feel like I've been on here a long time. Sometimes I'll think I'm on here a really long time and it's only been like 40 minutes. Came all nice like this. I didn't have to worry about keeping up with anything. My daughter's in drama club. We did wristlet keychains for volleyball and they were a hit. So I think these will be as well. After this, I get to go to the mall with my daughter. What's new for your day? Good. You guys. So glad everyone's here. They weren't bad. They really weren't bad. I'm so glad. You matter. I can't wait to see what everyone else comes up with. We'll come up with some really good ornament ideas this year. That sounds beautiful. So, next weekend, we'll come up with something fun for Halloween, I think. And then, like I said, right away after that, November 1st, all the holidays, all the fun, all the decorating, all the gifts. I can't wait. I hope your week goes real good. My coffee's gone. That means we had a really successful morning. I gotta go get my daughter ready to go to the mall. I'm so grateful. And for real, like I said, I really think I can get monetized. And I really do take this seriously. And I do try really hard to bring something that somebody would want to watch outside of just our friend group. Thank you for sharing me out. Thank you for helping me grow. Thank you for encouraging me when there's times I don't know what I'm doing. I'm really blessed. I'm gonna go get on with my day. I hope your day goes great. Leave me a comment. I didn't do the community shout out law last week because I couldn't find the comments to link everybody back, so forgive me. I'll save this one in StreamYard and make sure I can do that today. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we did mess one up. And I feel bad, but we'll make it up to her. But all the rest of them are great. And like I said, I'll make a mug or something later and it'll print out perfect. So if something has a hiccup in your day too, don't worry. It's going to get better. Bye guys. Thank you for being here. Have the best day, night, weekend if you're on the replay. Thank you.